Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to discuss one important definite integral involving greatest integer function, right? So here we have to evaluate the definite integral from log of 1 over 2 to log of 1 over 3, and the greatest integer function 1 plus e raised to x over e raised to x, right? And here this symbol denotes greatest integer function. So let us start. So let us first call this integral as I, right? Now here we can first of all rewrite this integral as integral from minus log 2 to minus log 3, and here we have the greatest integer 1 over e raised to x plus 1, right? Okay, so now here we have used the fact that log of a over b is equal to negative of log of b over a, right? Okay, so now we can also write this integral as minus log 2 to minus log 3, and greatest integer e raised to minus x plus 1, right? So we can take e raised to x to the numerator, and the power is negative x, right? Okay, so now this integral is rewritten as this integral, and now from here we can apply the substitution method. So let us assume t is equal to e raised to minus x plus 1. So therefore dt over dx is equal to minus e raised to minus x, right? And from here e raised to minus x is equal to t minus 1. So here we have minus t minus 1, right? So therefore dx is equal to minus dt over t minus 1, right? Okay, so now we have this relation, and since we are changing the variable x to t, so let us change the limits accordingly, right? So here we have x is equal to negative of log 2. ln represents the natural log, right? And the upper limit is negative of log 3, right? So when x is minus log 2, then the value of t is equal to e raised to minus x, right? So we have minus log of 2 plus 1, that is equal to e raised to log 2 plus 1, and we know that log of e raised to log of p is equal to p. This is an important relation, and e raised to log of 2 is simply 2, and we have 2 plus 1 equal to 3, right? And when x is minus log 3, we have minus of minus log 3 plus 1, and we have e raised to log 3 plus 1, and again applying this rule, so we have p is equal to 3 here, so we have 3 plus 1, that is 4, right? So here we see that when x varies from minus log 2 to minus log 3, t varies from 3 to 4. So therefore this integral I can now be written as t is equal to 3 to 4, and greatest integer e raised to minus x plus 1 is equal to t here, and for dx we can write minus dt over t minus 1, right? Okay, so now we have this integral, and here we see that t varies from 3 to 4. So now from the definition of greatest integer function, we know that when t lies between 3 and 4, then the value of greatest integer t is equal to 3, right? because for example if we take say t is equal to 3.2, because 3.2 lies between 3 and 4, then the value of greatest integer 3.2 is equal to 3, right? So here we can write 3, right? Okay, so therefore we have integral from 3 to 4, and 3 times minus dt over t minus 1. So we have minus 3 integral from 3 to 4 dt over 3 minus t minus 1, right? Okay, so now we have a simple integral here, and we know that dy over y minus a is equal to log of y minus a, right? So integral of 1 over y minus a is equal to log of y minus a. So here we have minus 3 and we have log of t minus 1, and the limits are from 3 to 4, right? So now we have to simply substitute the upper limit and lower limit, and we'll take the difference, right? So we have minus 3, and then we have log of 4 minus 1, that is 3, minus log of 3 minus 1, that is 2, right? Now we know that log of m minus log of n is equal to log of m over n. So here we have first we can take this negative sign inside this bracket. So we have 3, and we have log 2 minus log 3, and now we can apply this rule to this expression. So we have 3 times log of 2 over 3, right? Okay, so now this is the value of this integral, and we can also simplify this expression by writing I is equal to log of 2 over 3 cube, because log of a raised to m is equal to m times log of a. So here we have taking 3 to the power here, so we have log of 2 over 3 raised to 3, and this is log of 2 cube is 8 and 3 cube is 27. So the value of this integral is log of 8 over 27. We can also write it as log to the base e, and here we have 8 over 27, right? So viewers, this is how we solve this integral.